Hi guys, I'm Abhinav. I'm at Speedmonk's Performance Center and this is the project Himalayan 450 that I'm working on. The agenda of today's video is we are going to shorten the gearing of this motorcycle. A lot of you have complained and even I have felt so that this motorcycle can do with a little bit more pull from the bottom. So below 3000 RPM, it's quite linear. It takes its own sweet time to like the power is there, but it could be snappier. So it's a very simple idea. We're going to swap out the rear sprocket with a slightly bigger rear sprocket. So the basic way that it works is, if you want better acceleration and you'll end up compromising on top speed, you either put a slightly bigger sprocket at the rear or you put a smaller sprocket at the front. And if you want better top speed highway run, you put a smaller sprocket at the rear or you put a bigger sprocket at the front. We don't want the gearing to be any taller than what it is. In fact, we want it to be shorter. So we've already dismantled the rear wheel to take off the sprocket. This is the stock sprocket of the motorcycle. It is a 47 teeth sprocket. We are going to replace it with a 49 teeth custom made sprocket. This is a sprocket that has been made by Race Factory. They're Chennai based. The company is run by Joe. He's a friend of mine. I've used his sprocket earlier in my KTM 390 adventure about 4 years ago. I was very happy with the quality of the sprocket. This is made out of stainless steel and these two sprockets, they pretty much weigh the same. This is a stainless steel sprocket. It will last you some 25,000 kilometers. The reason why I'm going 2 teeth up and not 3 teeth up is because then that shortens the gearing quite a lot. And we just want a little bit more snap off the bottom. That's about it. And this will help us get that. Now, there is no weight saving over here, right? But what if one of you guys who really wants to save weight? What you can also do is you can get yourself an aluminium sprocket. Now, it's again a 49 teeth sprocket, but this weighs only about 350 grams. So half the weight, and you only save 350 grams. But I mean, this is for those extreme cases where you only want to do a rally on this maybe, and you're trying to save maximum amount of weight. This is another option. Of course, being an aluminium sprocket, it will wear out a lot faster, maybe 10,000 kilometers compared to some 25,000 on the stock. But yeah, just letting you know, this is an option. I'm gonna throw the pricing on the screen so that I can tell you all the correct pricing. The example, this I think is about 7,000 rupees. So we have put the sprocket on the motorcycle. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and first see if the stock chain fits and whether we have any clearance left with it. Ajay bhai, try karte hain. If the stock chain fits and it has a little bit of what do you call it, the play, we'll just keep it. We'll keep the stock DID chained. I have a feeling it should fit. So always have it on the smaller sprocket at the front. That's how we used to do cycles way back when we were kids, some 30 years ago. ये तो आ गई आराम से।
आ गई आराम से।
अब उसको पीछे करोगे।
काफी है।
हाँ, अभी स्लैक है ना चेन में। हाँ। तो अभी तो थोड़ा पीछे भी होगा ना, अभी तो हमने एकदम आगे किया हुआ है। हाँ। Sprocket has been installed. We've taken a test ride of the bike over here. If we can show the slack with my weight. ठीक है?
बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया।
बढ़िया है ना, कोई दिक्कत?
बढ़िया 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 है।
स्टॉक चेन में।
हाँ बढ़िया है।
Nice.
Now, right off the bat, even at very little throttle, the motorcycle has ample torque. So the rideability really improves. I'll show you. So I'm in second and doing about 20-21. In fact, I can do this at the third as well, I feel. So well under 3000 RPM. It's got pull. It's got better pull than before. So you can easily be in a higher gear on this motorcycle now. Let's try and filter our way through the shoulder line. In fact, even fourth is very easy at such speeds of 35, 37. It's not protesting, you know, like on the stock Sprocket it would a little. Lots of dust in the face. Picks up nicely. Very easily, man. Like it's the smallest of change, just two teeth up on the rear sprocket, but it's made a significant difference. Like you will notice the difference easily and instantly. Now I'm on full knobbies, competition spec knobbies, and no ABS, so I'm not gonna ride fast because I'll just be killing the knobbies if you know I'm riding very fast here. So I usually restrict my pace to about 70, 75 on the road with the knobbies. So we'll just ride like this. We'll give you an idea. Let me take it to 80 to show you what kind of RPMs you'd be holding. So in 6th and 80 you'd be doing about 4000 RPM. It's not buzzy. Like a lot of people find this motorcycle to be very buzzy. That's not the case with me. I usually don't really notice these things a lot. I tend to ignore them, so don't take my word for it. But to me, the general NVH levels are quite acceptable on this bike. Like I don't have a problem with them. See, this is around 25, 2600 RPM. You can ride at this RPM now. You can. Like you won't notice that. You won't feel like there is no torque here at this RPM. I feel it, and it's very easy to cross it now with a bigger sprocket also. Yeah, very easy. I'm very happy with the sprocket. I mean, long story short, I don't want to bore you guys. It's worth investing in my opinion.